On our way to the hospital, we had to stop and beg someone to cash our check. By Mary Hunter, M.A. You don't know me from Adam, but I think we may share a common problem. I came to this country from Northern Ireland over 30 years ago. I was 15 at the time. To help our family make ends meet, I worked behind a lunch counter at an F.W. Woolworth store in Painesville, Ohio. 2 years later, I was working 2 jobs. The night my husband and I became engaged, we had 42 cents between us. So to celebrate, we shared a hot dog and an A&W root beer. Things didn't get much better after we married. Bud got a job as a teacher, but we were constantly in debt. Our bank in El Rio, Ohio, even refused to continue our checking account. So when I went into labor with our first daughter, we had to stop on the way to the hospital and beg someone to cash a check for $50, just so I could be admitted. I was at the end of my rope, but one afternoon something happened that changed my life totally. My husband and I were attending a bridge party given by some school administrators in Kent, Ohio. One of the faculty at our table began discussing an unusual small business that could be started at home. The business required creativity and work, but we had 3 children at home, and I desperately needed a second income. My husband and I discussed the project as we were driving home. We decided to try it. The work involved kept us busy 8 to 9 hours each week. We used our dining room as an office and kept supplies in one corner of our hall closet. At first our income was small, $75 to $95 per week. But as the months passed, our kitchen table income climbed to over $680 per week. Naturally, we were delighted. We explained the project to Bud's mother in Akron, Ohio. She was 71 years old and lived by herself in an apartment on West Market Street. But within the first 90 days, she made over $3,000 all by herself. I can practically guess what you're thinking. Here's another one of those envelope stuffing schemes, or pyramid sales plans, or party plans. No way. I've tried most of that nonsense myself. It was a waste of time. Let me emphasize one thing. This is very important. This project requires time and patience. You have to begin slowly, but it's 100% your own business, and you can begin at home in your spare time just as we did. During the months that followed, we corresponded with other people who were making money with a variety of other projects. I talked with a housewife in Donoghue, Iowa, who has been earning thousands of dollars for over 6 years. She uses one bay of her garage as a work area. She makes up to $200 per week in her spare time. She provides a needed service to her community. She works exclusively at home using a card table. She doesn't need a special office of any kind. She works for no one else. There is no selling involved. Most of her clients call her at home. In fact, she installed a phone in her garage. Her service is so simple that almost anyone with a flair for crafts could start the same business in their own neighborhood within 20 days. 2 New Jersey housewives I spoke with started a similar project 2 years ago. Both of them have young children at home and households to run, in addition to their home-based business. Currently, their part-time project is bringing them over $35,000 a year. A California couple using the same project we used made $14,870 in just 5 months. Obviously, this is exceptional income. What you may make will be up to you, but the income potential from some of these projects can be staggering. A husband and wife team I spoke with started a money project similar to ours. Last year, operating full-time, they earned over $108,000. all at home on their farm in western Wisconsin. To begin, you'll need some working space in your home or apartment. A telephone will help too. But you won't need money. Many of the projects can be started for as little as $50, and you won't have to wait. Most of these projects can be started in just 15 days. Quite frankly, I'm delighted to share these projects with you. The reason is simple. We won't be competing with one another. Most of these projects are local in nature. They can be started in thousands of neighborhoods all over America. The opportunity is nationwide. I've put everything, complete description of all the projects, into an easy-to-follow starter guide. Green Tree Press in Erie, Pennsylvania, is marketing it for us. And if you're willing to work, I guarantee you'll be delighted. Our guarantee is simple. Write your name and address on a plain piece of paper and enclose a check for $12.95. But post-date it 30 days in advance. That way it's not cashable by us or anyone for a full month. You can, in fact, stop payment on it any time during the next 30 days. It's not really money. So you'll be able to try a project without paying a penny. There is absolutely no risk to you. We'll send the complete starter guide immediately. If you're not absolutely delighted, simply return it within the 30-day period. We'll promptly return your original uncashed check. No delays, no excuses. Or try a project for 6 months. Even then, you have our unconditional money-back guarantee. This is the fairest way I know to let you examine everything at no risk to you. To order, send your name, address, and post-dated check to me, Mary Hunter, Green Tree Press, Inc., Department 927-3603, West 12th Street, Erie, PA 16505. Then in the captions, as seen on Nationwide TV, the complete story of 2 of our home money projects was recently featured on national television and appeared in several national magazines. Green Tree Press, Inc. is a member of the Erie, Pennsylvania Chamber of Commerce. Bank and business references are available upon request. Try this test at home. When your guide arrives, select one project. Read the directions carefully. Remember to begin slowly, don't rush. 2, try it for 6 months. Check your progress. 3, at the end of this trial period, examine your income. If you're not completely delighted with the results, just return the guide, and I will refund the full purchase price. No conditions, no delays.